Hi, I'm Alexandra Sumner-Hulmes. I'm the social media manager at the Co-operative Bank, and I'm going to quickly talk about how using organic, i.e. non-paid social media for your business can take time, but the end results are totally worth it. So social media is informing our opinions all the time. That could be on issues that are going on in the world. It could also be about businesses that we've had experiences with. 90% of businesses with over 1,000 employees use social media. That's versus less than half of small businesses classing themselves as active on social media. So big businesses are owning the space. But your audience is on these channels, so you should be too, because there are benefits to both you as a business and to your customers to you being on social media, and I'm going to run through a few of them now. So the first one is asking yourself who you are as a brand or a business. Clearly you exist for a reason, and social is a fantastic way to tell your story and to share why you as a brand exist and what your principles are. 39% of Twitter users actually consider that an important reason for using the platform in the first place to learn more about brands. So if you're deciding to talk about your principles and what they are, that means that your audience have a better understanding of who you are as a brand and whether they share your values, and therefore whether they're more likely to be a customer. The second thing I would say is that social is a fantastic new way of finding your audience, providing you're using the right channels. So there are loads of social media platforms out there, and there's more cropping up every day. They've all got different audiences, and those audiences have different expectations of what they want out of the platform. Facebook and LinkedIn, for example, are probably more traditional channels for small businesses and businesses to be active on, whereas something like Instagram or Twitter is probably more beneficial for events or for joining conversations, for doing stuff in real time rather than static content. So be sure to consider who your audience are and who your customers are and choose the right channels, because that's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. Quantity over quality is more important than splashing yourself across every single channel that's available to you. And the third benefit I would talk about is beyond kind of marketing and who you are as a business is the social media customer service side. So this is growing rapidly. Customers' expectations of brands and what they expect from them on social media is growing all the time. In a recent survey, over half of customers actually said they preferred to deal with businesses on social media than through a channel like email or phone. Probably because it's on their time and it's in apps and on channels that they use every single day anyway. But that obviously comes with expectations that they expect very quick responses from businesses. Be efficient and understanding when things go wrong, but don't be rushed into a resolution or unrealistic expectations, and try not to let your emotions get in the way. Even if a customer is having concerns or has something particularly maybe nasty to say, don't let yourself get riled up. Try and take the conversation to a private channel if you can, and remain authentic to who you are. Social service is a great way to build relationships, so use it for that reason. And it also means that customers can be serviced in a channel that suits their needs, which is really important as a customer of a business. So to quickly summarise all of that, kind of a whistle-stop tour, the benefits of being a small business on social media are plentiful. I would say your audience are on that channel, so you should be on there as well. It's a really great way to share your story and your principles with the content that you create and the types of conversations that you engage in. You don't need to use a lot of money or budget to build up those channels or take part in those conversations. You can do that organically. Choose your channels wisely. Don't put yourself out on every single channel if it's not necessary. Consider your audience and your potential customers and choose your channels that way. And customer service expectations are growing all the time, so it's important to be mindful of that as a business on social media. And finally, don't be afraid to test, providing you learn from it. Organic social media does not have an exact science to it. It just takes time, practice to understand what types of content work for your audience, how you can best service your customers on social media, and what types of conversations you want to engage in that will benefit you and your customers. So thank you very much. Take care and good luck.